Hi everyone, this is Joyce from Paper Art with Joyce. I hope you're having a great day. It's a beautiful day here in Massachusetts. The sun is shining. It's about 70 degrees right now. It's beautiful. But I've got cards to make, so I'm going to do that for a little while and then I'm going outside. Today I want to show you how to make um, a Z fold card using the Fragrant Flowers kit. Let me flip that over so you can see that. And here's what it looks like. Oops, I got it tacked down here. Let's see. Really pretty card. Okay. Alrighty, let's get going. The base, we don't need to see this either. I'm going to leave a card though, I think, so you can see the card as we work. So the base, I'm using a peach color cardstock. And the base is 8.5 by 5.5. And it's scored, excuse me, at 4.25. So I've already cut it and scored it, but I'm going to fold it right now and crease it. So you fold it in the middle as you usually do with the 4.25, and then you take the smaller one that we did, which is scored at I'm sorry, I didn't write that down. 1.5 and 4.25. So the 4.25 is your typical middle fold, and then the 1.5 goes back against itself the other way. And it's important to really press it down with your bone folder so that it lies flat for you when you're done. And the thicker cardstock, it's a little hard to make it lie flat, so you have to keep kind of pressing on it. And what I did too later on, I just put something on top of it for a little while to really get it to lie down. So that's our base. Now the DSP, which is the designer series paper, which is absolutely beautiful. This was also part of the Fragrant Flowers suite. You first of all, if you cut a piece of paper, because you want all these flowers to line up together. Oops, I think this one's upside down. Oh, there we go. So first cut yourself a piece of paper, DSP, that's 5.25 by 6, I believe, 6. And then you do two cuts. The first one is 2 3/4. The second one is 1.25, and the last one should come out to 2 on its own. So if you look at this after you put them together, they make a complete line, which is no breaks in the flowers. So how it's going to line up on the card is like this. And then you'll have your inside white piece, which is 1 3/4 by 5.25, to stamp your message and your sentiment. Okay, so the best way to adhere these is to do this one first, and you'll see why. Let's see, I'm going to use the tape runner for. Sticking. Oh, I must be out. I'm out. All right, I guess we're doing liquid glue then. I'm going to stop to get another tape runner. So when you put this one down, you want to leave a little bit of a border. Don't butt it right up against the seam or you'll have trouble with it closing. So you just leave about 1/8 of an inch border. Then you put your inside one, and I'm going to stamp that first. And then the next one would be the small piece, which would go the same way. You want to leave a little bit of a border before you glue it down. And line it up, the tops and the bottoms, so they're all at the same level. And then this piece, which is going to be attached to this flap, the first small flap, back flap that we did, you want to make sure it covers the white. So let's do the white first. And I want to attach one of the flowers that I cut out already. I think we'll put it right at the bottom. And then I also want to stamp a message inside. And this one is for a special person on a special day. And I'm doing it right up at the top so that there's enough room to write, if you want to write a message or who it's from. Okay, so then this one will go right here. Once again, leave a tiny little border between the pieces. Okay, so now when we do this one, close this first, kind of get a gauge of where it is so you know where to glue it down. Okay. So what I did to make sure it stays in the right place is I lined it up, top and bottom and side. And it doesn't matter that that little leaf sticks out because it matches with the rest of the paper, as long as it stays inside the edge of the card. I put a little pencil mark so when I'm gluing it, I get it right where it belongs. And another thing, you're only going to put the glue as far as the edge of this, because otherwise you would glue it together. So just in about maybe a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, just to get it on this flap. Follow your pencil line, and it should come out just right. Then you can just erase the pencil line. Okay. There. And then I cut out a couple of the flowers. It does have a die that you can cut the flowers out with. I'll show you that. So I did that, and I'm going to put it on dimensionals to pick it up a little bit. I know this is not in the catalog anymore, but I also know that a lot of people bought it. It was very popular when it came out, and um, are always looking for a different idea of how to use it. So that's why I decided to do this video to help. I mean, I love the stamp sets that I've bought from Stampin' Up, and I'm going to hang on to them for a long time, I'm sure. I know new ones come out all the time, but some of these are my real favorites, and this is one of them. I think it's really beautiful. Now I'm going to let it hang off the flap a little bit, but I also want to put a sentiment up here, so I got to make sure I have to make sure I leave room for that. So we're going to go down about that far, like that. And then for the message, what I did was I have wishing you happiness today and always. And I'm going to print that first. And then I also like to do a little trick that I saw Lisa Freeman do. She does great cards too. You just roll the edges of your sentiment strip in your ink pad. And what it does is it makes a little bit of edge on it. Even though it's white, it's going to have a pretty little edge. And I like to put those on dimensionals also. I like dimensionals. It really gives your card a little extra oomph. Okay, so we're going to put that right about there. I also cut out a couple of the other leaves that are in the set to give it a little more interest and texture. So we're going to put these on. You know what? I'm going to use my silicone mat so that I don't get glue all over my work area. And I just need a little bit at the bottom of the leaf. Pretty set. I bet a lot of you have this set. And I'm probably going to make more cards with it that I will show do videos for, because I know people are always looking for different ideas. I also wanted to put a couple of little pearls on there because I think it looks pretty with the flowers, the pearls. Let's see, here we are. This is the Take a Pick tool. Well worth the money. And these are in the catalog also. To pick them up and move them around. I think I used the pink side. And I put one in the middle of each flower. Oops. Sticky came off of that one. I'll have to redo it. And I put one up at the top too, at the up here. Can never have enough gems. I think they're great. They really jazz up the card. So that's the way that one looks. Sorry for my squeaky voice. I'm still getting over some surgery I had a few months ago. So this one, like I say, it's gonna take a little time to make it lie flat. So you're gonna have to crease it a few times with your bone folder. And like I said, I also just set something on it, like my cup with my pencils in it or whatever. It'll sit down after a while. Got a lot of layer and weight there. So I did this with another color, actually a couple of colors. I had a purple, and then this was I thought was a purple when I took it out, but it's more blue than purple, but it's still pretty, I think. So there are some different ways to do it. Beautiful card, I think. Oh, if I got this in the mail, I'd be like, wow. You know, there's so much to it. It's so pretty. The leaves. So I hope if you do have this set, you'll try it out. Try this Z fold out. It's pretty easy. I'm going to put the dimensions in the description of the video. And if you'd rather have a printout of the directions and the cutting dimensions, you could email me and I will send you the copy of the dimensions. Let me show you that. This is my email. So if you email me, I would be very happy to send you that printout. Also, if you do not have a host at this time and you plan on buying some supplies from Stampin' Up, they have a wonderful catalog with all kinds of beautiful stamp sets and supplies, beautiful papers, every kind of supply that you would need to get going. So if you have, if you're not familiar with them, once again, you can email me and I will give you all the information. And if you use my host code when you go to put in your order, you can go to my section of Stampin' Up, joycewickman.stampinup.net, and you put in my host code, and then I can send you a free card that's pre-cut, ready to put together. The order has to be $50 or more I'm sorry, before taxes and shipping. And then I can send you the free gift. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments and I will be glad to answer them. And also, if you like this video and you'd like to see more of mine, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I do at least 2 videos a week, and I will be doing some lives shortly. I just got some new equipment, so I'm working on that. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I hope you will watch again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.